of Atlantik-Brücke to the stage.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to all in place in the room and to those viewers who are joining us virtually. As the stinger said, please feel very welcome to the 4th edition of our conference. We started in Frankfurt 4 years ago, looking at monetary policy, came to Berlin in the following year to look at politics at a very changing capital. And then last year we were in my hometown in New York on the margins of the UN General Assembly. But this year we wanted to come to the capital of Europe, where politics and security and economics meet. So it's no coincidence that we wanted to come and join many colleagues from the European Commission and from NATO. Now, sometimes in this business, we don't like to be right, but in this case, I think that the Atlantik-Brücke and the Atlantic Council together were somewhat of a canary in the coal mine. Security policy and finance and economics are indelibly linked. We saw this coming for several years, I might say for several generations. But the events of the past couple of years, whether it comes from China, whether it comes from third parties, whether it comes from the European Union or from the United States itself, the dynamic of economics and our security environment are changing. And this is the strongest alliance we've ever had between Europe and the United States. So as we witness many changes, I believe, and I stick with my optimism, we're at a phase of a new alliance and a new modern era of cooperation. So today is going to be very high octane, so you're not going to leave this room bored. We're here with several US ambassadors, 3 EU commissioners, and a packed program of business leaders and academics who all sort of join this concept that we've developed together to find our way through this complicated, navigated web of economic and security policy. So, welcome everyone, and we're going to start out. I'm going to welcome President and CEO of the Atlantic Council, Fred Kemp, together with the US representative to NATO, Matthew Whitaker, for a one-on-one conversation. Enjoy your day.